Welcome. Hey everybody, it's your boy, Quinn. I'm over here in the in the peace, in the peace state, and I want to talk to you all about the Real Housewives series. As you know, we got the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, we got the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we got the Real Housewives of New York, New Jersey, Miami, Salt Lake City, Dallas, Orange County, Potomac. I don't know if I said the whole Real Housewives of Dubai. I'm pretty sure I said all that stuff. But we are going to go ahead and get ready to go talk about the Real Housewives. Because I know a lot of us, I know a lot of y'all are wondering, when why in the world are you talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta? Let me tell you, it seems like a good idea. As we all know, the Real Housewives of Atlanta can be bothersome. They They're loud, they're extra, they're divas in a long run sense. But when you think about it, each of the Housewives shows, franchises, based on wherever in the world they are, have a potential power to be either known as star crazy or insane. For example, The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 7. Or is this season 8? No, this is season 7. So season 7, they have a sense. So the Real Housewives of Potomac is so far that I'm watching, it is crazy. You got Mia, you got Wendy, Robin, Candace. Wait, Mia, Wendy, Candace, Ashley, Karen, and then you got the Green Eye Bandit, Long Neck, and Ron's boyfriend. And then you got Mia's friend Jacqueline, and you got, and for some reason we got Charisse back. Charisse, yes, the same girl that we said we did not see her in season 3 of Potomac. The main one that had no, that was not getting along, not getting along with either Candace or not Candace. What was it? Candace or freaking Giselle. Yes. So at this point, Robin and Giselle are so mad at Wendy because she read them down in season 6 because for them, Wendy, there was a whole rumor going around about Eddie talking to other girls, and of course, they lost their everlasting minds over it. Because for them, why in the world are we going to talk about Eddie, of all people, having an affair and cheating on Wendy, who is higher than hell? And I know some of y'all are probably, I know some of y'all are staring at me being like, Quinn, this is not a smart move for you to go. But when you think about it, they all, so Ashley and Giselle and Robin don't like Wendy. Wendy is holding herself accountable for most parts of it. Yes. This is at 9. I'm already live. All right. No problem. Bye. Yes. Hey. So, yes. This is a TV show where, you have these wives that are married to like great wealthy people. Okay. Okay, okay, Ray. But when you think about it, you got these wives are married to these high class men who have money and power. Oh, heaven sent, it's a whole franchise. Well, technically, I should pretty start where it really all began, which is Orange County. Because, it first started over there with Vicky Gunderson. And it expanded to where it's now at season 17, where at last, when you think about the Real Housewives, you always think of these words: rich, entitled, and no offense taken, people, white people. You think of all these people who are rich and powerful, who really don't have much to lose except for marriage, money, the house, financial standing, and popularity. But when you also think about it, Taylor, not no. When you think about it, the Real Housewives have never been really all about family wholesomeness. It's always been drama. Okay, can someone in the chat handle Nicole, please? Thank you. We are not about to have that negativity in this world. Guessing that is my guess. If I can get it to come up. Taylor, is that you?
Hi.
Hey, Taylor.
How's it going?
Taylor,
Can you hear me?
can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, good. Okay. Okay, Taylor. I'm adding you back up here. I need I need my co-host here to help me out here. As soon as why is my iPad not adding you to the stream?
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Are you able
Now,
to hear me?
it, yes.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was my headphones. I was like, oh, great. These are brand new. Dang it. But we're good.
Don't worry, it's good. Okay. Can one of my mods please handle Nicole? I am not about to have her over here harassing and destroying the peacefulness of the stream. But girl, I have been talking about Potomac. Wait, have you caught up with season 17 of Potomac?
No, I actually thought those were the only ones I didn't watch. I watched the New Jersey Housewives and who
Mm-hmm.
else was it? Who else was it? The Beverly Hills ones, of course, because they're full of drama, right? So they were just
Yes.
always on. And then they had their little side shows. And then the Real Housewives of what is it? The ones from Florida or no, Georgia. Um, yeah,
Atlanta.
Atlanta. There we go. Those
Yes.
ones. I loved the I can't remember her name, but she literally became a mortician and like opened up a whole ass funeral home. It was crazy.
You mean Phaedra?
Yes.
Oh, Phaedra. See, I liked Phaedra until season 9 of Atlanta.
Did her and her
Season
husband ever end
9,
up getting divorced?
yes, they got
Yeah, but
divorced as soon as he went to jail. He got
wait, he
divorced.
went to jail? He went to jail? What the fuck did he
Yeah,
do? Oh
her
God, here we
husband was a. Remember, her husband Apollo was like her husband Apollo was a criminal. He did something stupid and had to go to jail. As soon as he went to jail, she filed for divorce and went to go meet someone else in season 9.
Wow. Wow. Well, you see,
I
look,
know.
life is short, and if your happiness is contingent upon um getting a divorce or something like that, or just separating and kind of living your life and it's what's better for you and your family or whatever, then I don't judge her. I mean, she's obviously successful. She has her own business. She obviously is on a TV show, but so she's got it
Well,
going for
she
her.
was
Oh, she left?
technically. She got fired
Oh, shit.
because
What'd
in
she
season
do?
9. Because remember, she had that on and off again beef with Candy.
Oh, yeah. So, like, see, season 9, right after, it was right before the divorce, is when I stopped
Yes.
watching because I didn't even know that they officially got divorced. So, for anything that had happened, I'll have to be filled on because,
Oh,
yeah.
girl, let me fill you in. So, of course, Phaedra and Portia we're getting super close at this point.
I remember Phasia. Wasn't she the one who literally was getting it? She was like really cute. She was the new wife among everybody. And then she literally, her husband like cheated on her or something crazy. And she like got a divorce and she was really depressed. But then she blew the fuck. She did a glow up moment. She just
That was
blossomed.
that was Portia. That was Portia.
Yes.
Portia
Portia.
glowed up. Portia, because when we get to season 9, we get Cynthia, Kenya, Phasia, Portia, Candy, and Cerise. Because I think Mimi left for season 9.
That makes sense.
So then after that point, Nene, yeah, Nene left because she was in Glee at that point. So after that, so in season 9, we get where Kenya and Portia, no, Candy and Portia are going. They have this beef. So Phasia told Portia that she heard from Candy that Candy wanted to drug and her and her husband wanted to have sex with her and they were going to drug her. However, it came out during the reunion that Phasia lied about it and used Portia as a pawn.
So you have to fill me in. Someone was trying to drug someone else.
No, no. Phasia and Phasia and Candy had this beef going on. So Phasia used Portia as a way of getting back at Candy. Hey, Bruno Laura. Hey, Laura. So then Phasia is like, how can I get back at Candy? Portia is sitting there. They get close. Phasia's like, you know what? I'm gonna use Portia. So Portia tells Candy, yeah, Phasia told me firsthand that you told her that you wanted to drug and beat me with your husband. And Candy looks at Phasia, and Phasia's like, I repeated what I heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So they were trying to like jump the bitch. And
They
that's
were
what they were
trying to,
trying to do. So they do it
yes.
the
So,
hood way. They do it like the scary drag your ass in a house,
Th-
have seven girls beat your ass up type of way.
No, not really. They create these rumors on her, on Candy. So because Candy is like she's from Escape. So Portia and Phaedra tell this whole story. Phaedra finally admits, yes, I yes, I did it. I went ahead and made it this lie up. So after that, Phaedra got fired after season 9. She
She's gone.
Bravo Bravo said, nope, you're off Atlanta.
Just proves that it just proves that you got to
Hmm.
be careful. You're not settled and stuck in any position just because you get to the top. You could always lose it.
That is so true. So then, after that point there, freaking, they bring Marlo in. There's this whole rumor towards season 13 or 14, season 13, that freaking Portia, there was a stripper named Bolo. If no one knows who Bolo is, use Google. He's an Atlanta stripper who's known for his big, how do I say this without being, let me say this. He has a big, you remember that song by Nicki Minaj, Anaconda?
Yes.
Oh god. He got he got a long one. I, oh god.
If you want it, let's do it. Ride it, my pony. My
Yes.
saddle is waiting, coming. Jump on it.
Yes. So there's this whole rumor from King is trying to figure out who in the world slept with Bolo. It kind of comes out that Portia slept with Bolo. Portia's like, I'm a single woman. I'm allowed to do what I want to do. Why is it any of your business? Because Portia and Kenyon never got along until they had children. Then they started getting along, and then they fell out.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Portia, and now Portia's now married to Fallon's ex-husband Simon.
Oh.
Yeah, Bravo was supposed to pick up that. You know, they were
What
supposed
the
to bring
fuck?
Portia back. They were supposed to bring Portia back for the wedding for season this upcoming season, and Portia wanted them to film the wedding. Bravo failed to jump on it, and Portia ain't coming back to Real House of Atlanta with Kenya being there.
What
So
the fuck?
after that, Raina, no, no, sorry, Raina, I didn't mean to use your name. So after that, Cynthia and Portia left Atlanta. Cynthia got married to Mike Hill. It basically lasted a year before she got divorced. Yeah, because you remember before then, Cynthia was married to Peter. Peter, or may as Nene called her, Patricia. So after that moment,
Tacticia.
hey, look, he kept on getting into women's business. At some point, you lose your man card. You keep getting into grown ladies' business. So after that happened, Portia. After that, you get Marlo. Marlo finally gets her peach, and
I
I
will say
love Marlo.
something. I
Yes.
will say something about Georgia. That their fucking
Hmm.
peaches, the real ass motherfucking fruit, is actually the bomb. It is the best
Yes.
peach I've oh my god, dude. Like the sweetness, I don't get it. Nowhere ever have I ever had one like that.
Well, that's why they call us the Peach State. We got them good peaches.
Mhm.
So then, Portia. So then, after that, Marlo gets her peach, and what she do with it? And immediately goes to go attack Kenya, and it is horrible. We get a new housewife named we get a new housewife named Sonia. Sonia from Jamaica. She's the Olympic runner of Jamaica, and she does good. She's not really that interesting, but she has a good storyline. Marlo has a good storyline, but she's going after Kenya. Trying to. Kenya's storyline is like she's trying to survive being a new divorced woman. Well, either that or she's trying to face her marriage. I don't really know. Candy, Candy is like having issues with Todd, with him wanting to get a loft in New York. Sheree finally comes back and finally completes her She by Sheree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because She by Sheree was supposed to be done 10 years ago, and it finally can't get done. I believe in 2022. I said, okay, she she completed it. It may have took her a long 10 years, almost 11, but she did it.
I'll be real. She's my least favorite, but I do like the fucking twirl thing that she does. Way back when the show first started, it was like the twirl, sassy snapback, I guess. And
You like,
I don't know.
oh, you mean Kenya? How she says twirl in the wind?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Kenya is my favorite because Kenya knows how to read a person.
She does. I mean, what I can say about her is that she keeps her head kind of out of the drama. When she is involved in the drama, she handles it with class. And when she has to
Yeah.
throw down, she does it with grace. I'm just like, bitch, you got it going on in all the areas, and she does it looking hot. So I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of energy you got?
Well, I know. When I first met Kenya, I said I ain't gonna like her. And then when she read freaking Phaedra down, I said, you know what? You're my new favorite now. You read down Phaedra. Whoever can read down Phaedra and then Nene after that gains my full support. Okay, can someone please remove that comment from Nicole? Because I don't know. So, okay, now I'm not going to even address her right now. So then, after that, we're going to move into Potomac. 'Cause, girl, I can explain the whole Potomac thing to you. So you know how Potomac's like the upper class rich place with all the fancy houses, the schools, the private schools.
I'm sorry, what was that? Because
Taylor?
it cut out. It cut out for a second. What did
Okay,
you? Your mic cut out
okay.
on my end. I'm not sure why.
I was saying that I was going to explain to you the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Okay.
I will
Yes.
run
Do
through.
yes.
So, in season one, you get Robin, Giselle, Karen, Ashley. They're like, and this housewife named Katie. They're like rich African American ladies. Well, a couple of them are African American. Some of them are biracial. Giselle and Robin are known as the Green Eye Bandits because they have green eyes and they look just alike.
Oh, okay.
However,
Okay.
however, Giselle cannot properly dress herself to look stylish in any way whatsoever. She be showing up at events looking a hot goddamn mess. Her professional dresses are tacky. So we went through that season one, season two, season three. Now we're in season five. We get Wendy. Wendy is a Nigerian. She's she's from Nigeria. She is a professor at Johnson University. She's a commentator. She also has a counter line. And Wendy comes out and she her phrase is the professor the professor is back and class is finally in session. That's season 5. You know how all the housewives have their line that they do in the opening?
Yeah, where they like do the pose.
Yes. Hey Hazel. Hey J Love. Hey Raina.
Hey,
So
Hazel.
then after that, she she literally has a baby, gets out of the hospital glammed up in high heel boots and a green dress. I'm like, that's a fast recovery in 2 days. 2 days, and she walks out in high heels. I said, okay, she snapped. So, Wendy is kind of like bold. She says it how it is. She uses her words unlike how other housewives will try to use violence. Wendy, hey Demi, I'm sorry I did not see you. Hey Heather, hey Mark, hey Demi, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. So Wendy can drag a hoe down with her words. She got 5 degrees, and she will use all 5 degrees while dragging you. Season 6 comes in, and we meet Mia. That creator ass, that creator face. So Mia is technically. So let me explain what happens in season 6. Season 6 of Potomac, there's this rumor going around, made by Giselle, that Wendy's husband Eddie is flirting with another woman and has had an outside. Thank you, J Love. Heather, I can't stand freaking Mia either. I can't stand Mia either. I don't like her this season because she is being hypocritical.
Yeah, this is the
So,
only one I think I haven't ever seen, ever.
oh, girls, man, you in for a ride. So Mia comes in, and there's this rumor about Mindy's husband cheating on her, having an outside baby. That's been proven this fall. And freaking Mindy goes in on freaking.
Yeah.
Yes, Heather. Mia acts like she knows it all and she's messy as fuck. So, Randy drags freaking Randy, Giselle, no, drags Giselle out of the woodwork. Because if you remember, Giselle is married to Jamal Bryant. Remember the preacher that lives in Atlanta that has all his churches here? Yeah, she was married to him. Found out,
Oh.
found out her ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, went and had other outside children. This is all proven. It's not allegedly. And and Giselle and Mia, no, Wendy said, and I quote, Giselle doesn't even have a stable relationship to call out my marriage. And Robin, she's Giselle's lapdog. Butts in and says, "What's the rumors?" Wendy says, "If you want to know, your friend will tell you." But Ashley had baby number 2. We all know Michael likes to smack people's butts
Uh-oh.
and pinches them. There's rumors that he may be gay. We don't know.
Uh-oh.
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, I mean, did you see, I don't know, do you watch, not to change the subject, do you watch Teen Mom or any of the Teen Mom OG stars or anything like that?
Yes.
Um, Leah's boyfriend was just outed, dude, on national television
Damn.
by Dr.
I
Drew.
Doctor. I knew there's a reason why I love Doctor Drew. Doctor Drew calls people out.
He does.
So then, we get to season 7, and this is the season where I hate Robin, Giselle, Mia, and Ashley. Ashley. So they come back. There's this rumor made by Giselle, the main one who don't have a stable relationship, that Kansas' husband Jamal, no, Chris, slept is was flirting with her, and she felt uncomfortable. Yet it's been proven that she was lying. Then you got Mia, but over here with her size 13 size feet. 'Cause, yes,
13? Jesus.
she has
Can you
size
imagine?
13 shoes. She has 13 size shoes. So then Mia says, "Yeah, Chris was flirting with me too." Ashley then comes out and says, "Yeah, Ashley, yeah, Chris sent me a DM and it seemed inappropriate, but he was inviting her to his restaurant." Then Mia decides to throw a drink. I love the Jersey Shore series franchise as well. So, freaking Mia throws a drink in Wendy's face.
No, she did. That's so
She
dumb.
did.
I snap and pop off when that happens. Literally, it's been done to me a couple
Look,
times, and I just fucking
well,
go
let me
0 to
tell you
100.
why she threw a drink in her face. So, you know Peter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since he gets ex-husband? Yeah, no. He done dragged his way from Atlanta, from to Miami, to now Potomac. And him and Wendy were supposed to do some partnership for a Nigerian restaurant. And he basically didn't answer Wendy's supplies. So Wendy said, "I ain't gonna tell him that I'm in Miami. He hasn't followed his end of the deal. Why do I need to call him when I'm on vacation and tell him that I'm in Miami?" Girl.
Can you hear me?
So then freaking Wendy's like, Mia's like, "Peter got beef with you because you don't answer your text messages, you leaving him on read." And she says, "Why didn't you call Peter and tell him that you were in town?" Wendy said, "Why am I going to call somebody who ain't my husband that I'm in town?" So Wendy and me are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And like season 7 really shows the fact that they're trying to ice out Wendy and Candace. Yes,
Mm.
he opened up a restaurant in Baltimore. I'm trying to think of the name of it. What was it? It was like something with the number, like the one restaurant. I'm trying to remember. Heather may know what I'm talking about. He opened up a restaurant. He has 3. He has one in Miami and he has one in Baltimore. What's it? He won the the one restaurant. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I If Heather tells me, I'll remember it. So Rob, and this is how I know Wendy. I love her. She reads Mia through and says, "Look, you and your husband may play that game, but me and my husband, we don't. Yes, bar one, bar one. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. We lost Taylor. Okay,
Sorry.
there we go.
My
No, you're
shit
fine.
dropped.
I saw. So then, Heather. Wait, no, wait, great. Now I'm getting my housewives messed up. So then, that whole scene happens. Mia, she gets backlash on Twitter. She says she may be quitting the Real Housewives of Potomac, and now we're technically going to where they're all going to Mexico. And apparently, Wendy and Mia had some type of week of rekindling their friendship because Mia said, and I quote, "I saw her. She saw Wendy's holy gate, if you know what I mean."
Oh, so
Thank you,
that's
Jake Love. So then we're gonna head over to Beverly Hills because Beverly Hills is a hot mess right now. If we now if we now know, we're on what season are we on? Season 14, 15, 16, 17. God, Beverly Hills has been going on longer than I know.
oh, Beverly Hills has been that's like one of the OG shows. I think that was like one of the ones it started with, right?
No, they started with Orange County,
Oh, okay.
but Beverly Hills. Oh, at this point, we done added. We got Erica Jane,
God.
Erica Girardi, and her husband's allegations of ripping off victims of a plane crash. We got
And I'll
Lisa
be
Rinna,
real.
who is. Mhm.
I'll be real. Erica Jane was my favorite bitch until that all happened. Like her energy, her like personality, the way she would just not give a fuck, dude. But like when she really kind of got caught up in some shit, she became like, I don't know, it just all turned for me. Like the way that I saw her, the humor that I thought she used to have turned to like this dark, sickening, like, wow, bitch, you crazy as hell, and you always have been type of thing.
Yeah, true. And let me tell you this. And I'm like, Erica, look. I like Erica. I still do. I don't agree with how she does it, but I like her. Then you got then you got Kyle. Oh, I can't stand her. You got Dorit. Still can't stand her.
Oh, I can't stand her. She just her voice. It's so like, oh, okay, I can't do it.
I know. I can't do it either. And then you got freaking what's the other girl's name? You got Sutton. I like Sutton. Sutton's cool. We get Crystal. I like her. We have Garcelle. I love Garcelle. Yes, Heather Giselle. Garcelle is my girl. Good night, Raina. No, but you go hang with your family, girl. Ever since Erica says she didn't care about the victims and only care about herself, I was done. Garcelle is my girl. Yes. And I like Garcelle. I like her. I believe she's like one of the only first African American people on the Real Housewives of Potomac,
Hmm.
like pure African American.
Yeah.
And then we got Diana Jenkins,
And
who's currently
see,
going through.
oh, what?
Go
What
ahead.
is she going through? What is she going through?
Apparently, remember she made out that book. She came out with a book that was like a Playboy book, right?
I never read the book. I didn't even know she wrote the book.
No, it's not a book. It's like this book, but it has pictures of
Oh,
models.
so she was just showing off all her old content. Like
Hmm.
so all the runway walks and the things and then the costumes and probably the events. So something like that, like a montage. Not a montage because that's
Well, it's a
video.
mon. It's a mon. No, it's a book. But you know, you know, Diana is like she started the same way as Erica did. She was a stripper
Mm,
who went into modeling, and she went into Playboy, and we all
okay.
know Playboy is rated.
Yeah.
Hey, cutie.
Hey, cutie.
So then Taylor, and at that point, Diana is getting heat from that. Then there's this rumor that Diana was in charge of the bots that attacked Garcelle's son, which I find disgusting.
Shit.
Oh my god. I heard Heather. I heard about that. See, I hate Diana. They're
Hey,
replacing her with my other girl, Brandy. I like Brandy.
can you hear me? Can you hear me? My
Brandy,
shit is fucking up.
I can hear you. You're no low.
Yeah, I don't know what. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There, it might be better now because I my AirPods needed to charge.
Um, I think Mark wants you to say hi to him.
Hello, Mark. How you doing tonight, buddy?
There you go.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, nothing. He just, I guess he didn't see you say hi to him, so he was just saying that.
Oh, I didn't
So
even
we
know.
all good.
I don't even check the chat, and I'll be honest, specifically tonight, I haven't really been checking the chat too much. But
Yeah, yeah, but then we all know freaking Diana. We all know Brandy. Apparently, there's a rumor going out on YouTube, well, on Twitter, that Brandy posted a video of her. She says her quote return back to Housewives of Beverly Hills by opening a present and getting a diamond. Because all the housewives have a certain item for them. Atlanta is a peach. Salt Lake City
the New Jersey
and
one again, the Housewives of New Jersey. What was theirs? I don't think they had an item, did they? It would have been
no,
cool.
they didn't have an
Bottle.
item.
It would have been cool if it was a bottle
It
of
would
wine.
have
They're all Italian.
yeah, they are all Italian. It would have been nice if they all had like a glass of wine. I think Orange County had an orange. Beverly Hills had the diamond. Oh, wait, Paris? Ooh, look, if Paris Hilton comes in there, she may go guns blazing for Erica Reina, Dorit, Erica, Tyler, Reina, Erica, Dorit, and Kyle. And apparently Brandy's supposed to be coming back and supposed to be going against Rena, which I don't see that happening since, you know, Brandy has been backtracking and attacking Hilton. So I feel like there's this rumor that a lot of YouTubers who do the Real Housewives of Potomac, all the Housewives series say there's a Fab Five in the Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay.
So like the original five were Kyle Richards, Erica Jane, Lisa Rinna, Dorit Kinsley, And it always became like another one of the minor housewives that showed up, which was Erica Jenkins. Now, based on this, it seems like the new Fab Five are Erica, Teddy, Erica, Teddy, Erica, Lisa Renna, and Brandy.
Okay.
Wait, Rena? Wait, Heather says Renner was booted off the show. Allegedly said was booed hard at BravoCon. See, I'm confused because there was an article that came out saying that Lisa and Erica were both coming back to Beverly Hills, but again, they did need to take a break because this last season was a hot mess. I don't know how they do it.
You know what I wish? I wish they would make more than just one show of each show, because there's other
Hmm.
like people who've quit the show. For example, in the Housewives of New Jersey, that I wish would come back, you know? And I wish there would be like
True,
the OGs and then the new people, so we could have a choice, so that the OGs weren't forced to like meddle in the younger people's drama. You know what I mean?
true. Because when you think about it, out of all the housewives that are originals in Atlanta, the only original ones are Candy and Sheree. And Cynthia is apparently coming back as a friend of Kenya. Which girl? Oh, okay, Heather. Apparently Heather knows the tea. Heather, I need to talk to you after this so you can hook me up with all the information. So then, we dealing with Beverly Hills. I'm done with that because that's a hot mess. Now we're gonna go ahead towards. I want to talk about the idea of housewives and their personality.
Okay.
Oh my god, yes. So like, when you think about the housewives, most of them are bougie. They're over the top. They're divas. Mostly like how I'm a diva. Yet I'm not rich or bougie, which is quite sad.
Being a diva, okay, is a personality. It is not just
Yes.
rich and being well off. It is, you can be a diva and literally, budget. You know what I mean? There's no, I think that putting a limit on people because of like finances or something like stupid like that is kind of ridiculous now these days. Because
Mhm.
okay, look, we can all make something happen out of nothing, and if we've got a little something, we can surely help a motherfucker out, or we can,
Mhm.
you know, not not brag about it so much. Shit, I think that's a big lesson I'm trying to learn in life. Have you ever been there, Quinn? Or just like, shit, man.
Yes. How many goddamn accounts does
Who?
Nicole freaking have?
Oh my god! Don't even pay her any attention. I swear to God, just promise. Like, she's cray cray, so just don't pay her any attention. She'll go away eventually.
I'm not. I'm not. Hopefully,
Hopefully.
hopefully, if she keeps doing this, she gets all her accounts banned. So then, when you listen to it next, you got Orange County. We all know the whole Vicky Gunderson cancer scam. Look, we all remember Brooks. Brooks was no good.
Cancer scare. You know what though? You know how many times I've been watching reality TV and different shows and thinking, "Oh my god, it's just like fucking like YouTube." If you look at it, isn't it just like
Hmm.
YouTube? There's like the dramas, there's the clicks, there's the petty ass shit, there's the people that fake the fucking cancers and shit like that.
Hmm.
So
That
fucked.
is so freaking true.
It's fucked up. It's so fucked up to do that type of shit. You gonna open up the panel?
I mean, we can.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I'll be real. If there's somebody that comes up that, I'll respect your panel like you respect mine, you know?
Yeah. So if anyone wants to come up, you all can.
You gonna
I'm literally about to drop the link. I'm probably gonna do like the solo form so then I don't get porn bombed.
and once you trust people, you
Yeah.
know.
Brandy got a whole bunch of plastic surgery. And like I loved her like before she got plastic surgery because she looked good. Now, let's just say she might be going through a case of Mr. Potato Head.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so look, I was totally scared of getting like that weird addiction that some people get to like plastic surgery, right? But I literally
Hmm.
set I set a standard. I'm like a limit, 1 to 2 times a year, very minimalistic, going with my natural like curves of my face, not going crazy. Don't make me look like a
Wait,
blown up doll, like a blow up doll, like type of thing, like with my face, lips, and all that. And then it metabolizes out.
Mark. Okay, I think Mark's backstage. I'm gonna put myself on solo mode. The solo layout, if my talent would do this, and I'm gonna bring up Mark.
Hey Quinn. Hey Taylor. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you? Do you watch
Hey
this?
Mark.
Oh, I watch all kinds of TV. I
Hey
got
Mark.
every.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure not get porn bombed.
Oh yeah. Nobody wants to get porn bombed.
That's right. Porn bomb is not fun.
Yeah, y'all really got a good panel going tonight, Quinn. I want to tell you, you're doing a great job, man. You really are. And
Thank
Taylor is
you.
awesome. Taylor is awesome for helping you.
Hey, look. I called Taylor and said, "Hey, do you want to help me out with this live stream?" She said yes because she knows the Housewives of New Jersey. I
Yeah.
don't know that. I don't know that, but I do know Beverly Hills, Atlanta, Potomac, and Orange County.
So I can tell you a really, really, really scary and sad, but also intimidating as fuck story about one of the main characters in the Housewives of New Jersey. Okay. So this is like
Hmm.
the first couple of seasons, like the first initial seasons. Okay. And there was this
Okay.
old redheaded lady, right? She was the oldest couple. She was the oldest lady on the season, and she only stayed for a
I
couple.
remember her.
Yes, she only stayed for a couple seasons because she really just didn't put up with the fucking drama. She just wasn't about it. She was in her prime. She was ready to sit up on her couch and put her feet up and not be wearing the high heels anymore unless she had to, type of shit. Not be dressing up for these bimbos, fighting and throwing wigs and shit. No. So, but her story is sad because her brother was in a bad situation. Now, her brother got unalived. He was
Oh.
unalived. Hardcore, too. Made the news. Okay. He was
Hmm.
unalived by the mob. And he was found in the trunk of a Cadillac outside of the redheaded woman's husband's restaurant.
Wow.
Oh.
Yep.
Damn.
Scary, scary shit.
For real. That's like some mafia type shit right there.
Mm-hmm. And you know it's an Italian high-class New York, Manhattan, like top-notch restaurant. But you know they're doing the stuff in the back, just like on The Sopranos. You know that. You
Yeah.
know that.
Is that the one that Bethany Frankel's on?
I think
I
so.
think so.
Yeah, she's
I
awesome.
mean,
I love
I
her.
love her. She actually shows up on. She shows up on Beverly Hills with Kyle.
Wow. Yeah, Kyle, I'll tell you something strange about her you may or may not know, but she was the little girl on the original Halloween movie.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, they brought her back for
Yeah, I
that.
think
Not
she
the
did.
last
They
one.
did.
Yeah, they brought her back. It's awesome. But her and her sister Kim, they were both actresses.
Yeah, they were both actresses, and then I think Catherine. What's her other sister's name? Kathy.
Yes. Kim was her
She
sister.
Kim was her sister. She has recovered from her addiction. And I'm proud to see her. She looks wonderful. She's doing great. I'm glad that she is doing great. And
Yeah,
then
props to that.
it
Props to that.
it does props because if we not first remember, she came out as this in season 2 of Beverly Hills, and now we're into season 14, and she looks amazing.
It's so beautiful what you'll see when you watch someone get clean or recover. Their whole entire spirit lifts. You can see a light shine on them. There were where there was clouds and darkness and shadows on their face, and their cheekbones are sticking out and their bones are sticking out, and they're just, it's scary and sad. But when you see someone come out of that shit, oh God, man, it's the most beautiful thing in the world.
It's
It
awesome, man.
is.
And the thing about that, they can inspire other people as well,
Mhm. Look, I'm so with you on that. And it gets you kind of to realize how in the Housewives series how toxic it can be for some.
Yeah. Yeah. You see these ladies literally cutthroat at one another. And as the
Mhm.
viewers, sometimes we get wrapped up in understanding why, and we can see perspectives. But I mean, if you take an objective stance and look back on it, it's just like, wow, man, they're tearing each other down when they really don't have to be tearing each other down. And they really could, like, straight up build an empire. But what they're probably doing instead is whatever reality TV show does, and it kind of creates the drama. Some of it's probably scripted. I mean, I'll be totally freaking honest.
Yeah.
The 90 Day Fiance season finale, or the I can't remember which spring off this is, but it's one of the new ones that just dropped on Discovery Plus. You'll see it in the queue, Quinn. Um,
Yes.
it's it literally feels so scripted that it made the authentic reason that the show was badass kind of disappear.
Yeah, it does. And you gotta think about it when you. It kind of gives me the same vibes of how Vicky was on the Real Housewives of Orange County, and like Vicky was the older one. She's the oldest housewife on there, but it was like for her, it became like it's like some of these housewives began to think that it's their show, that they run it. And it kind of reminds me of Married to Medicine with Mariah.
Well, I've never seen that one.
I've
Married with
that one
Medicine.
either. I'm like, wait, what? Married to medicine. Oh fuck, bitches be married to doctors. That's a great idea. What the fuck? I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, I mean they're already in season, I believe, 9.
I bet you they have the worst. I bet
Oh
you.
my God, season 9! I can't believe I hadn't run across it somewhere. That's
It's on
bizarre.
Bravo.
Yeah, I need to check that out. I got Hulu with the extra channels.
Yeah, Hulu, because it's on Hulu.
Yeah, I'll check
I
it
mean,
out.
you get seasons 1 through 6 on Hulu. You gotta go somewhere else to find.
Discovery Plus has a lot of the shows that we're talking about here, guys. They've got 90 Day Fiance. They've got the Sister Wives that we talk about. They got all the polygamy shows. They got all the TLC shows. They got all the I Murdered Her Here and There, blah, blah, blah shows. They've got the documentaries. They've got everything. So Discovery Plus is $4.99 and it's fucking worth it.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna get it.
And look, you get it, Mark. And this is another thing with the Housewives. I'm bringing this back to Portia, Nene. I'm bringing it back to the whole Nene thing with how she says that the show is that sometimes the show is pointed to discriminate against one race, and I honestly don't really agree with it. Well, I can see it, I just don't really see it. I don't think there's racist. I think that there's times where there's microaggressions that happen onto them. Yeah, but to go to the house to marry the medicine, you have Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Quad, Toya, Simone, Jackie, Dr. Contessa, and you always get these extra people who join in. You have some that are doctors and some that are housewives who are married to a doctor. And even there, you get the whole, you get the whole, it's like the same way as Atlanta, but it's more darker.
Oh wow.
So yeah, because they're probably dealing with their husbands or wives coming home and just losing someone in surgery or something.
Yeah.
That
And
would
another
be
one, another, and another thing is, it kind of reminds me of how, okay, I lost my train of thought there. Hold up, that.
somebody's getting their phone blowed up. Woo! I love it.
You understand?
Let's see what's going on in the side chat.
I can't believe nobody else has came up. Come up, J Love. Or Dina or somebody. Somebody come up. What's up, Cutie Pie? How you doing?
Cutie Pie, hey. So another thing I wanted to say about the housewives is, okay, so the Teresa and Joe Giudice, I'm not sure if that's how you say their last name. I'm pretty sure it's like Guidiic. I'm not even sure. Anyway, okay. Basically, they had a pretty tumultuous relationship. I mean, from the start, it was very overdramatic, very showy, very kind of like, I don't know how to describe the dynamic. I don't know how to describe Italian men and Italian culture. Basically, it's just very controlling and like old school. Like the woman listens, and that's how it kind of goes, especially in the older generation. So you could see that heavily throughout their relationship. But they get caught up in some shit. They get caught up in some crazy shit. Like money law breaking for years, like thousands and thousands of dollars, hiding money in different accounts across or in different countries, that type of shit. And so they're guilty. They go through the whole trial. They get prison time, both of them. One goes first, and it was Teresa. And then Joe goes, because I think that maybe the courts, because they probably had a really bang ass lawyer, had leniency.
I'm back.
Oh, okay. Had a bunch of leniencies, but at the same time, okay, they, I guess, got it to where one would go before the other and they didn't go together. Maybe because they had kids. I don't know how that all worked out in the legal system. I'm talking about Teresa and Joe from the New Jersey housewives, their legal drama, their trouble legally. And
Oh
so,
yeah.
right? And so,
Mm-hmm.
okay. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? Okay, so Joe goes through prison. Teresa, she sticks it through. She's loyal to him. I'm sure she probably does some fuck shit behind the scenes. I can almost guarantee it. She tries to play it off like she's innocent, like she wasn't cheating, but she probably was. Okay, because you don't go like years without that, and you just, especially when you're Teresa and you're at the gym around a bunch of hot dudes all the time, because she really tried to like put effort into her life and things like that. Okay, and so
I think wasn't Teresa like the bodybuilder?
Yes, and that all happened with her prison sentence. So she gets through her prison sentence, and she is just really invested into her body. I mean, she's into it hardcore. She didn't really used to be, not that I knew about her history prior, but she didn't, that I like, at least that I knew. And so Joe goes to prison, and that's when the really takes a downfall, because then there's a scandal after he gets out of prison that he's been cheating on her the whole time. And so, of course, they divorce each other, and the whole thing's messy, and all their daughters are growing up. And now, Teresa has now married again. It was like, I think in August or just maybe in the summer or something, but she got married again, and she looks happy.
Wow, I didn't know that they split. I really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I got to catch up on some of this.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
There's that.
There you go. Somebody said, don't forget Dorinda. Who's Dorinda? I don't remember her.
I do not remember a Dorinda. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that a housewife? Like on the show? I don't know that one.
Well, you had a good stream last night, Taylor.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
I fell asleep, believe it or not, listening to it.
You were watching it?
Yeah.
Wow. You made it over to my side of the YouTube streets.
Sure I did.
To the Spudlings. To the Garden of Spudlings.
I'll have to hide this. There's a clone of me out there. Saying send me money.
Look, I don't have a PayPal, so that ain't happening no time soon.
All these clones, all these accounts, I think, are Carlos coming in.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there was a fake G account.
Wait, that was a...
Look, because I know G would tell me to shut down my stream.
Heck no, he'd be promoting it.
Mm-mm-mm. Shame, Carlos. Shame.
It's funny. I wonder what makes us all want to watch these housewives. We get invested in it as we watch it, don't we?
It it does, and I think for me, I know what it is. For me, watching it is like you get a kind of a relief of stress, but you also get to see these housewives live great, uh, these great rich lives, but you don't see the heartache, the rumors, the cheating, any
Yeah,
of that.
money does not buy you happiness. I have to say that very clearly because you can see that with their riches and everything that they have, they still have a fucking they still have issues. They still have mental health problems. They still have horrible marriages, and they still divorce. And
Hmm.
so if you're ever in your life thinking, "Oh, if I had more money, it would be better." No, it's not that if you had more money, your whole entire life would be better. That's not the part that money brings you. Money brings you peace in a way to be able to focus on what you have right now. But don't think for 2 seconds that getting more money is going to bring you more problems, because it will.
Hmm.
But
More money, more problems.
being comfortable and having
See,
savings is nice, but like, let's be real. If the world were really to try to, like, if it were to like all go to hell, money isn't going to get you anywhere up to a certain point. Okay. So you really just have to think about, yes, have savings, yes, have assets. But if you're chasing the dollar your entire life, you've
look,
wasted your
I'm
life.
trying to I'm trying to pull up Moon's comment because I like it. Moon says
Yes. The
Moon
tweet.
says Teresa flipping the table was one of the most memorable moments for me, and Taylor from Beverly Hills Bolero meme to this day. Her crying or screaming or something. See, Taylor from Beverly Hills, I liked her mostly because of the fact of I think she came out with her story in season two. As we know, I'm gonna do this as a I'm gonna drop this is a warning. This is a domestic violence part for Taylor's storyline. Taylor's ex-husband, what was his name? What was his name? Freaking.
The
We all
way.
know Taylor.
But I just want to say, though, just to touch in on one moment real quick. If you guys
Hmm.
want something hilarious that every Italian suffers from, and I'm telling you, every Italian, when you get to a certain point, you'll just be sitting there. You'll have a smooth face. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be taking it. You'll be taking it. And then, boom, all of a sudden, you'll see that same face, and she will literally be flipping the table in her sexy ass dress with her heels. And she literally just had a baby 3 months ago looking like a fine ass bitch. I don't get it.
I don't know. It it makes me confused because when they have kids, they be walking back out here in high heel dresses, looking got goddamn freaking snap. I'm like, girl, you were just pregnant and popped out a baby. How you out here looking thin as hell, wearing a dress, high heels, face all glammed up with makeup on? I'm like, I don't know what they do in those hospitals, but I'm curious. They should make one with Biker Ride.
Did you guys ever watch
But
MTV The Rock of Love and Flava Flav?
yes, Flavor Flav.
Flava Flav.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
And another thing I find interesting is that with the Housewives, there's always a storyline that each of them have. And I want to use Taylor as an example because Moonface says something about Taylor
Oh, that's right.
is the meme of this time due to her crying, yelling, or something. Taylor Armstrong, to me, is one of those indications of a housewife that puts their life out there. she is a domestic violence survivor. And hey, Mac. And my whole thing
Yeah.
was I don't like how Camille did her. I don't like the fact that Camille said, "Hey, this is her story," instead of letting Taylor say it. Because Taylor was married to her ex-husband, who ended up being undead. They don't know how he died. They think that it was him taking his own life or him getting, you know, like,
You all know. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I have to point out the painfully obvious shit right here. How this is going to be
hmm
cut because I'm on your fucking panel.
how?
With the Taylor's husband painfully died. They don't know how. And what was it?
Okay,
It's funny. I think it's funny.
okay, true. Okay, when we mean Taylor, we don't mean this Taylor. We mean Taylor
Taylor.
Armstrong.
Yeah, but no.
Taylor A. We
Taylor.
call her Taylor A.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor A. So Taylor A. literally was married to her ex-husband at the time, who was physically, mentally, emotionally, verbally abusive to her. And Heather, you are so right. Camille liked to run her mouth. And it was weird that Camille said, "Do you want me to say it?" And Taylor said, "Say what?" And Taylor said, "Well, we don't say it." Camille said, "Well, we don't say it, that he hits you. But now we do." And that part there made me have gained no sympathy for her.
Wow.
Because
Oh,
if you're a domestic if you're a domestic violence victim, you don't want your stuff aired out
that's true.
unless you, I
That's
mean,
true.
I get it. It's literally it's reality TV. They need to show their real lives. But there's always something. Russell, yes, Heather. Russell Armstrong.
Russell.
Russell was Russell. Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Brussels.
He no, Russell.
Like what an
No,
odd.
J Love, he did not cheat. He was yeah. Wait, I thought Russell was dead. Didn't wasn't Russell dead or was
Did your ass just
I'm,
like
conf-
his mark?
I'm confused now.
It was Kelsey
No.
Grammer that cheated. Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, okay, okay. Chelsea Grammer.
that's
Okay. I
right.
thought you I thought you said Russell. I said, wait, I thought Russell died. I'm about to say Russell came back from the dead. Okay, this is you know what?
Get
I
it.
don't know. Yeah, Russell unalived himself. We're gonna say that.
Oh shit.
And it's weird because Russell abused Taylor, and the main reason why Taylor got on the show was because she felt like the cameras was going to use the cameras to protect her, to where either it would show him either he would stop or it would lead to them getting a divorce.
Hmm.
And for Camille to be like, well, we don't say that he hit you, but now we do. It was like a low belt for her.
Especially when she was already feeling down, that's a double low blow.
Yeah, because if you know that she's going through it, she's emotional, she's crying, she's lashing out because she doesn't know how to control her emotions. Why are you gonna go and like literally throw out her dirty laundry? And then when she is upset and she's snapping at people, and she snaps at Camille, per like because of it, Camille acts like she is a victim. And this is what I hate about some of these housewives. They act, they do something wrong, and then when they get the reaction that they don't want or that they wanted, they then act like the victim. And I mean, it kind of reminds me of when Portia dragged Kenya.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You guys
If
do.
we all remember, yes, Taylor.
Has a lot to do with jealousy of another person. Maybe that person has something they don't, or something like that.
True. And I mean, when you think about it, it's kind of weird for Portia. I mean, Portia was dealing with a divorce. It's like, why in the world would you go after someone who's already going through a divorce? But then does these. Kenya is the main example of how housewives go and attack people. Oh, Max says hi in the side chat.
Yeah, I hit him back. Hey, Max.
Max is the
But then
best.
he is. So then Matt. No, why did I say Matt? Kenya. I'm getting confused. I'm reading people inside there. Did I say their names when I'm trying to talk? Jeez. So Kenya knows how to provoke a person. We all know her as the Shade Assassin. Yes, Cordell
Right.
was horrible, and I want to talk about that. Cordell and Portia's relationship was Portia got married to Cordell, and Cordell basically treated her like a trophy wife. He restricted where she can go. She restricted how much money she had. He didn't even want to have a child with her, which is like wrong. And the one time that she did have a child, and this is sensitive, and I love Portia, and I want to say this: Portia had the miscarriage, and that's hard for any woman. And Cordell basically acted like it didn't matter, and it kind of gives me these things of how these husbands of these wives are abusive, and it's like they don't get held accountable. Cordell was a, was abusive to Portia, and Cordell was able to leave, not show up to a reunion, and own up to his fact. Taylor's husband, Taylor A, Taylor A, not this Taylor, Taylor A.
Oh
I had to
gosh.
specify. I had to specify because we got two Taylors. Taylor A's husband was physically, phys- physically, emotional, and verbally abusive to Taylor A. Yet he unalived himself instead of dealing with the consequences of his actions. And it kind of makes me sit here and think if these husbands of these housewives can flip a switch and be happy and caring to people in private, in public, and then go and be freaking assholes in the private of their own home, it's kind of sickening in a way. And
Yeah. I mean, just watching that type of behavior in general should be and is sickening to people who actually have empathy and like emotion and hearts. And so I completely agree with you in that aspect that that she was attacked and it was fucked up.
Yeah, but you know what the sad thing
it
is? A lot of the viewers actually like that crap. Isn't that sad?
it is. It's sickening because
Yeah.
I remember I followed Taylor on Twitter, and like and like they announced that she's coming back to the Real Housewives of Orange County. And someone commented underneath a post when it announced that saying, "Oh, now what? Is Taylor gonna talk about how she's getting beat by her new husband?" And it was sickening. I'm like, dude, she survived a domestic violence issue, and you want to strip that life or her new marriage? She's happy. She's living her life. Let the girl be. And I don't condone violence on any national TV show. But with Kenya, when you know she knows how to provoke people, she did it to Nene, she did it to Portia, Kim Field, Phasia, Kim Zodiac, Marlo. Kenya knows how to poke a person to where they give her the reaction that she wants. And with Portia, it went to where she had a scepter and she had a bullhorn. She
Oh my God.
and, and Kenya, she's over the top. She is reaching over Cynthia because Cynthia's in the middle between Portia and Kenya. She like reaches over past Cynthia's face where Cynthia has to back her face up out the way. And she's putting this scepter in Portia's face, provoking her. So then when Portia not takes the scepter and throws it on the ground, Kenya then grabs this bullhorn and then shouts into it, puts the batteries in there, starts shouting at Portia saying, "You're a hoe. She keeps on repeating this, you're a
You a
hoe.
hoe.
And
You a hoe.
you're a hoe.
You a hoe.
You're a
I think that's
hoe."
what she said.
And that's what she said. And she is like putting this microphone in between her and Portia, but
Mm-hmm.
Kenya is invading Cynthia's space. And instead of Cynthia being like, girl, back the hell up, Cynthia sits back and it's like, I don't want no part in it. And when Portia snaps, we gotta think about it. Portia is reliving her divorce. She's she has to sit there and watch
Baby, what, baby?
Golly.
Uh
I'm good. I'm good. Let me do it. Let me get another concept. But you gotta watch. Good night, Heather. But you gotta watch Portia relive her divorce, and you have freaking Kenya provoking her. Of course, since Portia's gonna react, and it's like the same thing that happened to Candace on Potomac. Mon- Monique and Candace had an altercation where Monique dragged Candace by the hair.
Mm-hmm.
It was assault.
Yeah. Snatch a bitch up.
But instead of everyone getting on Kenya talking about why are you provoking her? You know she is wild up. You know she's emotional. It's like they condemn Portia for it because she got violent. Let me tell you something. If you got someone who's not your friend, who doesn't care about you, who talks shit about you, calling you a whore, you're going to react. And especially if she has a microphone and a scepter in your face, you are going to respond and you are going to literally get whatever item she has in your face out of your face. And I don't condone what Portia did. I don't. But at the same time, when you think about it, Kenya wasn't in the right either. And I gotta get ready. I gotta go to bed because I gotta get up early in the morning and do some stuff.
All right, sounds good. I'll probably be live over on my channel. If y'all want to
All
pop
right.
over, I'm gonna set up a live, and you're welcome to come over there and say hi, everybody. But well, not everybody. I'll be honest, but you know what I mean.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe can I come by, Taylor?
Huh?
Can I come by for a while?
Sure, if you want to. If you want to, we'll see what we'll see. We all can start the new year off. Let's see. Not all of us, clearly, but some of us.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get ready to head off. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Mark.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for having me, Quinn. It was awesome talking about everything. If I missed anything in the side chat from Moonphase, I'm sorry. I just wasn't reading the side chat very much. But it was awesome talking about it. And I think you did a great job. And I think we should do this again for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully when I get hopefully when I get out of school. Oh.
Very true, because school comes first. Absolutely.
Yeah.
School comes first.
I will talk to y'all later.
Alrighty. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.